need to think about it. 1, 2, 3. It's really easy. Literally raped. Why we actually fight continuously. Why we fight. Present, 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 present. With the actual caravan to Krakow in Poland. It's really easy. Island. The travel through the northern. It's really easy. Live in the Wild West, Indian settling down place in Kurland. It's very fucking easy. The horror house from Hookster. And the definitely looks, vacuum machine robots. Underestimated. That's really easy. I don't really need to think about it. Underestimated. And the ice cards, word. And the toad, a dead journalist in Europe. Let me actually write it down. Word. In case you don't really hear it. Word. And a child in a listening game, the Jim Knopf and Lucas and the locomotive driver as a train driver, it's really easy. 1, 2, 3. How I catch that? Transgender child. I don't really need to think about it. This is a really child to hear it. No, I don't really need to. I don't really need to actually fight. Let me actually show you. It's very easy. I'm actually, super great in terms of understanding anything in German. I'm not lying. 1, 2, 3. It's really easy. Mouse spots, following the, program with the mouse. That's it. Tamina in Thailand. I don't really need to think about it. Tamina in Thailand. Pros and contras in a very controversial dimension for well-being that comes 2020. Comes. The actual sanitary work for emergency work, the training under high pressure. It's really easy. I don't know. One day in Kurland. I don't know. How, when men become very much addicted to men are actually addicted to abdominal condition like anorexia, bulimia, having a difficulty in terms of digesting something when men are becoming, addictive. MEN. I'm just repeating it. Benesauce and Sologram for Venezia La Rumba. That's it. To good eat, to eat well. In Wien, the hostel, it's really easy. Vegan and a flashy insects. And what is the best? I don't really need to think about it. Assisted death help. Over my life, I really want to make my own decision. I want. With a Big Bang featuring a Michael Pinocchio, I don't really need to think about it. Over the Alps, travel. Rome. Over stove over the Miran, Costa Brava, and the wild Costa Spaniards. I don't really need to think about it. How functions a mobile funk? How functions? And the broadcasting one with the elephants. I don't really need to think about it. A round trip in a boring home. Round trip. Kinder listening game. The Unthinkable 3. A friendship game and understanding. And a Max Gearman. I don't really need to think about it. Main household. It's very easy. Germans, a beautiful peninsula. The zoo. Tier animal actually been in prison or protection of the sort. Endangered species protection. Stad trip. City trip. Copenhagen. 5 grounds why we love Borkum. 5 reasons and grounds why we love LOVE Borkum. Elephant in a Tish, following from 150, the broadcast. And a cluster trip in terror, German, school kids in Nisa attack. City trip, Stockholm. 1 day in Freiburg. Zulte, 1 island only for the rich people. Already figured out. Mallorca. Older poverty, what to make of it. Julia wants to make it up from the very bottom to the top. 27 kilometers on the Saint Street. Very poor despite work. I don't really need to. Overestimated and underestimated A45. I don't really need to over the arts travel. The mirror into the car to see Uzbekistan, country on the Silk Road. I don't really need to sing, I want lyric for life, the song. Despite all the difficulty and differentiation, love. I don't really think, this is really wrong. Sailing in Croatia. Leave one's life. To leave, or just say that. Sometimes I don't really understand that, because to leave, even in English, many people like to say that leave as a, infinitive. That's called infinitive. You can actually use it as infinitive even in English. To leave or leave, exactly the same meaning. Leave in the 50th retro type. 1950s. 1950s retro hype. I don't really need to think.